I'm Jennifer Blancbean.
And I'm Michael Bean.
And you're watching Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd.
You know, when I was in high school, I never thought I would say anything like that.
Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another glorious episode of Nerdlocker, a place for your inner nerd. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Cubby.
And this week we have more stuff to talk about that is getting in the way of us playing Grand Theft Auto still. So let's get to it. I guess spoiler alert, spoilers on social networking sites have always been a problem, but Twitter seems to be the big, the worst one for that.
Well,
and a lot of people are getting super angry about it. So it looks like Netflix is working with this website called Spoiler Foiler. And
clever name.
Huh? You see, it rhymes.
Clever.
So you're going to remember it.
I would have called it the despoiler, but whatever.
I like that too.
Whatever.
I mean,
that sounds really wrong, actually. No,
yeah,
that sounds really
let's
wrong.
Go
Okay,
they are going to be. They're going to be running it with the series finale of Breaking Bad.
It's like its first big test.
Yeah, which I mean, that's the biggest test you can do. I mean, Jesus, that show. Everyone watches that show.
I know.
They're going to use it to block tweets, I guess. So you can log on to there through your Twitter, and when you go to check stuff, anything that could be a spoiler for Breaking Bad, they're going to black out, and you can choose to click it to read it or not. So if you get spoiled for you, it's your own fault. The only thing with that is they have to use the words breaking and bad. So any tweet complaining or containing any of those words will be blacked out. So you might just not read any of your friends' stuff.
That's fine. If all of my friends are saying breaking and or bad, there's something tweets, really wrong with my life, apparently.
Those are two words. I mean, especially bad. I mean, what if one of your friends I'm in a bad way right now, and you're like, oh, not gonna read that.
I don't give a crap about you, dude. Whatever, man, because you're gonna ruin something I don't care about.
Yeah. I don't know. Me with spoilers and stuff, I just don't check things when I know something big's happening and I can't take place in it.
It's literally the easiest way to avoid spoilers is to not look for them. Because, I mean, sometimes they pop up and sometimes, someone randomly will be like, oh my god, I can't believe what happened in episode 6 of Game of Thrones actually happened.
Yeah,
it's like, no, that's a really important thing. You never tell anyone when you're trying to get them to watch the show.
But,
you don't tell them the certain plot points. It's been out for more than a year. The books or whatever have been out. I'm talking about Game of Thrones.
You're just going off on Game of Thrones.
No, but this is just one specific example. All that's been out forever. So technically, you shouldn't spoil it for people. Yeah, you shouldn't spoil certain shows. But at the same time, I think it's really easy just to avoid it.
If you're driving home Sunday from work or whatever you're doing, and you're checking hashtags of Breaking Bad.
I'm not going to be doing that when I'm driving home because that's extremely dangerous and dumb.
It's the first thing. But
Brandon, checking your phone and driving all the time.
I don't do that ever. Secondly, I just don't think you should be why would you purposely do that? You know something happened. Why would you be checking that?
Yeah.
I just avoid it. I feel like
the only time I think you should get really excited to check something that's on TV. On your Twitter, oh my god, I can't. I'm not by TV.
It's
I want
the real life
sports
news.
Shows or races or something.
World events.
Yeah, something like that.
Syria.
Things that are happening right now that will not matter in 3 hours. Yeah, Syria.
No, I mean
Syria mainly. Come on.
Either way,
there's a lot of really bad stuff going on in the world right now.
So I don't know. I think this is a neat idea. I think it's worth a shot. I mean, if we really want to take that extra effort to do it. But I'm just going to choose to avoid things. Yep. So let us know what you guys think in the comments below. And we're going to Jimmy and Jasper with some Insidious news.
Hey, fellow nerds. Jasper and Jim here with some Insidious news.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. We know the success of Insidious 1 and 2 recently coming out, really nailing it at the box office. Mm-hmm. Well, the producers have decided to go sort of a different route to expand the universe, and they're going to start a web series that focuses on Tucker and Specs, the paranormal investigators.
From the first movie, which is great, with a lot of these webisodes and web series coming out. Walking Dead did it. They did it with the Avengers and Agent Carter, whether or not it was webisode or a little spin-off that's on a Blu-ray. It's a great way of projecting the characters in an awesome way to get it out there to the masses, since it's a lot easier than a movie release or a TV series release, which is cool.
And it's pretty unique. They're going to sort of take a prequel approach, and everything that's taking place in the web series is before They meet the Lamberts, and we know with their production value and the way they shoot, they really shoot it on a very tight budget. So the web is a great place for them.
It's a great format.
So first episode's already out. Go check it out and let us know what you think in the comments below.
We've stated before that GTA is basically all we've been doing. Grand Theft Auto, for those of you that don't call it losers or anything. But Grand Theft Auto 5 has made $1 billion in the first 3 days it was out.
3 days.
That beats Black Ops 2, which took 15 days to reach $1 billion, and the Avengers, which took 19 days to reach $1 billion. So basically what we're saying is people are playing this game and
it's really awesome, like signing on. Like actually it's really awesome. I love when games come out and literally all of my friends are playing the same game. We're all playing it together. We're not necessarily together. All of us in the house right now are playing it together.
Yes.
But all of my friends, like they sign on and it's like, I know someone's girlfriend or little sister or family. No. I know they're watching or playing with the Xbox because it's on Netflix. If it's on Netflix, it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend or someone. If it's Grand Theft Auto, it's the actual person that I know.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's pretty awesome. Everyone's in it. Everyone's there. I mean, it's an amazing game. It's great. It's fun. It's immersive.
I love it. I absolutely.
We've been waiting forever for it.
There are 3 copies of that game in this house, and
they're all getting
every
used hard.
female I know doesn't give two craps about
They're asking
anything that we're saying.
They're all asking, "Oh, how's the game?" Oh my god!
The thing is, they're just doing it for friendly conversation of like, so how's it go? And then we just go off
on a review.
It's at work all week too. Yeah. Every woman at the place I work is just like, is this all you guys are talking about?
Yeah. So technically what we're trying to say is it's the greatest thing in the world. It's made an amazing amount of money. It needs to make more money. It's done it in record-breaking time. And if you don't have it yet, there better be a good excuse.
And I know it's only been out for a week, but I'm ready for multiplayer and DLC.
Yes. The multiplayer needs to happen now. And the DLC, I cannot wait to see what they have. I'm so excited to get some more news on this. And I'm just so stoked, man. I want to go play it right now.
Yeah, well, if you guys are playing it, look out for us when Xbox Live comes and our crew, Los Tres Seis. Meanwhile, we're going to cut to Jimmy and Jasper with some Jerry Bruckheimer Disney news.
And just so you know, Brandon chose that name. I didn't chose that name.
He wanted to be called the Sabercats.
No, that's why it's dumb.
The Sabercats, like we're...
In Skyrim.
Like Power Rangers.
No, we're cool.
That's what he wanted.
Shut up, Brandon.
So it's been a long relationship, Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer, but all good things must come to an end.
Yes, the longest, one of the longest relationships in cinematic awesome history is parting ways. Jerry Bruckheimer and Disney have officially said that they're adieu. And
we know he's become sort of a punchline of late, Jerry Bruckheimer, but you have to give him some credit. He's got a lot of great movies in there, namely the franchise Pirates of the Caribbean. National Treasure was really good.
Yes.
He's got other films like Gone in 60 Seconds was pretty good.
The Rock.
Crimson Tide, The Rock, Con Air. They all had varying levels of success, but they made money.
Yes. Unlike, as of recently, movies like The Lone Ranger, which is unfortunately one of Disney's worst releases in cinematic history.
Only beat out probably by Prince of Persia.
But,
which was a huge failure.
Yeah, and, it's surprising that they have officially parted ways, but in a sense, you knew it was going to happen. Bruckheimer's name hasn't recently, been a big draw just because of these recent movies and these flops. So
now, no fear though. They did announce Pirates is still going to continue, and they're going to come out with another National Treasure. So those franchises aren't done just because this contract is over. But the one thing I thought was funny, Disney simply came out and said we're amicably not renewing the contract.
Yes.
And Jerry Bruckheimer came out with a different statement that was basically defending his career.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny.
And, it's really great, to see what will come out of it. The fact that they're parting ways is only going to up the ante for Pirates of the Caribbean and for the upcoming National Treasure. Who knows? You might see Cage in a big role again.
All right, we have one more thing to talk about this week on Nerdlocker, and it is our good friends, the Ninja Bot. They have another Kickstarter campaign for their Origins 2 series. They did their Origin series a while back, and everyone loved it and blew it up.
Awesome prints. All of them were cool.
Beautiful prints,
Yeah.
and I love that they're doing Origins again. That's what they're choosing. I mean, it's prints
like a
of
second
different
wave.
origins of different heroes, for those of you that are unaware. But it's beautiful, and they are great people, and you should absolutely help them out. Just go to Kickstarter, type in NinjaBot, one word, like Nerdlocker, one word, and just donate. You get some awesome stuff, like some prints. And
A lot of cool things you can get to.
yeah, and they're great people, beautiful artwork. So please support them.
We love you, Arnell and Stephanie.
Yeah, you guys are great. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Nerdlocker. So until next week, check us out on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and nerdlocker.com for all your nerdy news. I'm Brandon.
I'm Cubby.
And you guys have a nerdy week. And I miss you already, Mariano Rivera. Thank you for everything. I love you. Don't block this out, Jim. Don't be disrespectful. He's the greatest closer of all time.
Can't wait to not hear about him anymore.
I'm going to talk about him forever. I miss you, Mo.